Hello everyone, welcome back to Islands of Insight. This is Key of W speaking. You know, this morning I had a choice. I could either go to work or I could be here playing this puzzle game. So guess what happened? Anyway, yeah, that's right. I'm back from work and I'm here to play a puzzle game. Not losing my job over this, but I am addicted to this game. Okay, I'm just here in Shady Wildwood, just doing puzzles and things. There we are. Yeah, I think the only things we have left that are not random puzzles in these hub worlds, we do have a couple enclaves, the Shifting and Phase. One of these days I'm just going to look up. We have the rest of the Archipelago of Curiosities. There's the puzzles I don't know. We have this enclave over here we can go to and finish off. It's the new one. It's the warp perspective. But otherwise, it's all hub worlds and the lost grids and the ascension grids. Really, what we have left. So yeah, most of it is just this, and you know, it's fun for me. Like, I'm enjoying playing it. I have no idea how this works as a series. Not like I'm in danger of losing my millions of followers or anything. Okay, so I think you don't want me to look at you. Yeah, I think that's what's going on over there. I saw another thing over here. Oh yeah, there, the memory grid. How many of those we got going on today? There's 9 of them. Oh dear. That's 9 more than I want to do. I think that's it. Yeah. Nice. Oh, there's a guy there. Hold on, let's just see if he's a wait and see kind of guy. He is. Area numbers. Okay, well that has to happen, which is that has to happen. Which is we can't do this because that's going to overload. Because we have to make this the symmetry. Means that's black. Means we can't do those. Means we have to do this. We can't connect here, so we do have to connect there. We can't connect these, it would overload. Let's see. This would have to go. Is there... Okay, if we did have it like so, we'd have to block here, since there'd be no way we could make the 6 without overloading. So we do have to make black squares there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, this has to be a white square. So I believe we have to do this. Yep. Sentinel Stone seems fun. How about we drop right here and see if that's good? Almost. I just need to be a little more that direction. I always like to see if I can just drop down into a spot on those Sentinel Stones and it's just the spot. I just instantly win. This looks like a short maze. If it says I only need 20 seconds to solve, then it doesn't seem to think I'll struggle with it. Usually if the master time, you look at those times up there, if the master time is under like 30 seconds, I tend to be able to get it on my first try. Whereas if the master time is like 50 seconds, then we're looking at a maze that I'm probably not going to get very quickly. Okay. Let's see about this maze. I don't know if I've done it before. How many have I done yet today? So we have how many mazes we've got? Crystal Labyrinth. Well, I've done 1, so that's the one that's there, 1 out of 5. So yeah, every maze I see today is going to be a brand new crystal maze. And I should do them. I always forget about them. What's happening? Is that just the end? That's it? How am I supposed to get that master time? I zipped right to the end. I probably should have done flight, because flight is faster than walking. But whatever. That is inside this building, I think. Or this temple area. Wait, hold on. Is it inside this one? Yeah, it's inside this one. So I just got to find out which edge we're looking at. I think we're looking at it from this This side? Yeah. Nice. Ah. I see some stuff this direction. There's a box over there I can do. Is it? No, it's a... I thought it was a... like a logic grid. It is in fact a wandering orb. Or wandering echo. Let's take care of those. I've actually done a lot of wandering echoes of the game. Like I've done... I think more than half of them in the whole entire game. Whereas a lot of other puzzle types, even though I've done so many, like rings and arches and stuff, I haven't even got like a quarter of the way through those. There's so flipping many of them. But I've done like 60% of the wandering echoes. So I bet we're gonna have to bring this down so that we can do what? This can go. We can bring that up there, but that's gonna get me stuck, right? No. I think we're good. I think we got this. I think we got something, right? No. No. Yeah, this is an issue. I could bring this up, and then this can go around, and then we've almost got something here. I bring... Oh, there, just right in that spot. Nice. That was a good one. I really like the shifting mosaics as a puzzle concept. The one that's in the shifting in phase that I haven't been able to solve yet, that one's just too hard. And it's not a fun kind of hard, but for the most part, it's a really good puzzle type. I personally feel like I'm not good at it. Like, I just don't think I'm a great solver of those puzzles. I guess the only thing to do is to start by, yeah. And I find that a lot of times with this puzzle type, it's hard to, like, work out logically what you're supposed to do. It's almost like you gotta just start guessing, start trying stuff out, and just see if it solves the puzzle. Is this the same as that? No. That symbol is not what I saw up here. That's a new symbol. So where is the green? It's on this side of it. Gotcha. So finding the red symbol of that actually isn't too hard because it's right here. No? It's a different symbol? Wait, those look very, very similar. Maybe it is different. This might be a sneaky, sneaky boy. No? Then what? He's not a wait patiently, right? No, so which type is he? It's not a flying type. No. Oh, it is? I don't understand. Hold on, is that... Okay, that's the symbol that belongs to this red one. So where's the symbol belongs to you? Because that just looks like almost the same thing. Here, let's start with the Sightseer and work our way from there. So we are on top of that, I think, looking at the building. It's always nice when the Sightseer has an obvious landmark. Sure, it means that the puzzles sometimes can be too easy, but I'd rather have it slightly too easy than slightly too hard. Depends on the puzzle type. Like, logic grids, sure, make them hard. But sightseers, really, I don't want to be looking for impossible to find landmarks. Okay, that's a different symbol than this. We wouldn't be coming from this side, I don't think, because we wouldn't have an angle on him. Yeah. There it is. Yeah. Got myself a lot of matchboxes today. I think there was another one I saw somewhere around here. Was there? Or was it just the one I'd already seen? Okay, well, this has to go down. Which means we have to go all the way up. We do have to go like this and that. Well, we can't connect to here, so we definitely have to block these. We can't connect here, so we gotta block them. We can't connect there, so we do have to block them. This has to go. This has to go. But otherwise, can we just fill it in with black? Yeah. Those look like a bunch of solved puzzles over here, but not this one. Okay. Challenge on that is figuring out how many steps you got for everything. There we go. Okay, I gotta fly to you. That was the only thing I didn't try. What? What? Weird. Alright, we have to move that. This has to be the end spot. Either one, I think one up here and laying down 3 across at the bottom left. So laying down 3 across. Like, what if I just went all the way up here? I would lose, so we can't do that. Doesn't seem to be much point in this, I don't think. No, I think this is going to be what sets us up correctly to do it all the way. Hey, there's a florb I haven't done. There's 2 florbs I haven't done. Lucky me, my favorite type. 9 flow orbs. Okay, this looks annoying as hell to do. It's a flow orb that's based on, like, getting into these crevices here. And then how do I get the rest of this on the inside? Okay, well that's as much as I'm gonna care about that one. That seems a little easy, but okay. Okay. I don't like that there's a Sightseer inside this maze, but I think it would It wouldn't have to do with this maze. It just happened to generate in here. I don't think it is required part of the maze. No, I think I went the wrong way. Yeah. Oh. Alright, let's go to the other flow orb on this side. Oh, hey, there's a level, 4-level, whatever, memory grid, so we'll be here for a while. Oh, come on. Okay. Well, that's for sure. Okay, goes to there. Yeah. That. Ooh, and the hidden pentad. Haven't done those in a bit. Oh. Alright, fine. I'll just jump up this way. How many are 7 around the edge? So I think on this one we want to start at like this edge here and then start making our way across and not missing them. Okay. Gold time's good enough. Ooh. Well, let's grab this first. Relics. All in this area. Is there going to be one hidden here? No. I would imagine there's going to be something. Ah, there you go. Is it going to be another one like up here? No. Could also be on top of this building, so definitely don't want to rule that out. Cool, there's one there. There's that. I found one in that crack. I am the explorer of cracks. That's the one I already found on the other side of that. Oh, wait a second. There's a little itty-bitty one there. That's so mean. Alright, well, let's solve this puzzle. Let the bubble shrink a little. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. How about we can drop these over. This doesn't seem to be too workable here. Hold on. I could. Oh, God, I can bring this over. Ah, I got it. There we go. That's how you do it. Oh, hold on. It's just right here. This is an interesting one. At least it makes me jump across walls and things. Okay, that's a little too easy. Swag. Where are you guys? Other side of this wall? Probably. It doesn't look like there's something on top of the wall, but I should probably go up there and see for myself. Is there a quicker way up? There is. Let's go here. And then immediately fall down. Let's just jump up. I'm using my magic special skill jump, so there's definitely something right there. And there. Alright, let's solve a little memory grid. Okay. Okay, what am I missing here? That one. There could be something down here. Yeah, yeah. Oh, this one's going to be a little trickier because it's master time's a little higher. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's just a nice labyrinth. Single path labyrinth without a lot of branching paths going on. This one's going to go around. Oh, that's it. Okay. I'll take it. That is looking at something over here. Yeah, it's looking at that guy from right here, probably. Almost to level 85. And you know what happens when we get to level 85, right? It's when we finally turn into a girl. Let's see. 1150 sparks. 20,000 sparks means we should be able to buy some of those really crazy expensive things. Is it on the head? No. It's the clothing, I believe. It's the 20,000s. Yeah. The vast, profound. Tyrian. So I got vast. It's gold. So yeah, it's either this color, this color. This. I like this one the best so far, but this is also nice. Gold and purple. Wildwood. Well, we'll get up to 20,000 sparks again at some point. I trust myself to be able to do that. Let's get that light motif. 1 second. I need it. Oh, hold on. Well, how about we get red in place and then get blue in place. Oh, then we gotta do that, and then we just gotta do yellow. So the light motif, I think I need to have a higher angle to grab it. While we're at it, this has to go here. Okay, that was a little too easy, I guess. No, is it actually? Yeah, it seems like I want to be on this corner. Yeah, there we go. Okay, connect all dark cells, so that's got to go. How do I do this while only doing 9? Well, I do have to do that, but this is going to have to go. Well, I think it's just set up for me here. There it is. Okay, well, those can't connect to each other. Exactly 1 symbol per light area. Those can't connect. This has to go to either the 3 or the 6. Okay, well that's the 6 for sure. This probably has to be the 6, so there you go. Where am I gonna shove through all those openings? There's not a really great angle, is there? To go through all this. There. And we're back in Autumn Falls. I feel like I've done this particular path through Autumn Falls a few times. Let's try to find a spot here we haven't been to. So that's going to have to go... This is going to have to break with these 2, so I don't want to break these 3 together. That would be a trap. I could break this way and then go down and then try it here, but then I would lose. I need to get this over first. So how do I... no. So I need to get... Well, hold on. If I... No, because if I lower these... First of all, this is bad, but then I can't ever break these 3. So I do need to find a way to get this over. Like, the easiest way is this, but now, of course, we're out of greens. Bringing that over. Starting with this, yeah, again, this is the end, because I can't break the yellows. I have to be able to do this. I could do it starting this way, and then it doesn't really matter. Yeah, this is how you're supposed to do it. I was just baited into thinking about the puzzle wrong. Okay, well there's that. Connect all dark cells. Don't make branching paths. Okay. Well, if this were here, that's possible. We can do that, but we can also block it there. I'm not sure. Ooh, hold on. We got something going on here. 2. It can't be there, so it's going to be this. Let's see. We have to do that. 1. Well, yeah, we have to block that, so that's dead end. We gotta have this, so we can't have a dead end there because there's going to be a dead end over here. Alright. Oh, this is going to be our dead end. Interesting little puzzle. Ah, there we are. Interesting. Getting an angle on this. Let's see. Oh, here's a little object grid down here. And a matchbox thing I gotta find somehow. Connect dark and light cells. Okay, so light always has to be, and dark always has to be there. No squares. Okay. I think that's just how we're gonna do it. Cube. Alright, where's this green matchbox go to? Okay, I don't know. Suppose if I had an angle on it from like here, can you see the other one from the spot? So no, I gotta get an angle from elsewhere. Where else can I see it from, though? Like, if I get a high up angle, will I see it? Oh, hold on. Okay, let's get green in place. Let's get the yellow in place. Let's get red. Oh, hold on, that was... Yeah, that's not gonna work. Get green in place one more time. Eventually both of these will be there. Let's get blue. I can't do it from there. I have to do it from here. Dang. Here. And then the last thing is this, but it's out of sync, so no. Only way to get this back in sync is to do one of these. Let's see. Eventually this will go into sync, and this is out of sync again. God damn it. Will this ever get in sync? I don't think so. I think the only way to get this... Well, I can also do it in this sort of way. Like so. Let's get the yellows and the greens together. There we go. Anyway, I was going to see if I get a high angle. Would I see a red anywhere around here? Is it like across the way? Hold on, there's a ring. Like the red is over here, and then I look across the way and get the green. But it doesn't look like I do that. Not sure. A lot of rings over here. What the hell? Okay, let's do a good puzzle. All dark reasons of area 2. That's gotta go. That can't connect. That can't connect. That can't connect. Oops, that has to connect. That cannot connect, though. That can't connect. That's gotta go, and then I think we're just home free from that point. Let's do another one of these. Alright, let's start with red. It's gotta go this way, then we get some blue. Eventually, those go in, and then let's just get the green and the yellow on their own. Oops, how about that? That's not it. That's it. This one is going to go... Well, there's a light motif here. We can just grab that. Well, where are you? Where's your friend? That's not going to be it. That's going to be a different one. Is it a higher ledge, maybe? Up here? I don't know. Definitely not going to be in this area. That might be it. That's it. There it is down there. Let's get an angle to see it. It's not going to be here. You might actually just be able to see it from this ledge. So let's grab it. There. There was a box down here somewhere? Thought it was. Where do we look here? There. Alright, is this a morphic fractal? Have we already done this one? We have not. Okay. Where do we go to get some big old circles in the top, in the corners? This is kind of it. What's the direction to make them... Okay, fine. Alright, 5, 3... How do I... This cannot possibly be white, so... That has to be... Okay, there we go. Means 5's got to go up there. That's got to be black, so we definitely have to do this. Oop. Okay, now... We could do it this or that. As two... No, we can't, because what direction is the 2 going to go? So this definitely does it. We can't have the 4 go there. Can't have it go here, because then what's the 6 going to do? 6 has got to come out this way. I feel like we might as well have the 6 here. Oh, hold on. How do I... If this 6 were black, what would we do? We'd run out of space for this. What would we... Yeah. So I think it's got to be white. And then... This has to be black. There's no way it could be white. Oop. And then... How do I block it? Block it like that. Okay. Where does that go? I don't know. Nobody knows, I don't think. It's a mystery. Got some really janky looking light motifs in Autumn Falls, don't we? There's another one. But is it done from up here? I think it's done from up here. Let's grab a little sky drop there. Okay, let's get the blue in place. The only thing for that. Let's get these. So now we just need yellow and... Okay, they're out of sync, so we need to swap yellow and green. So I think... doing this... let's see. What point are these? Okay, these are now in sync, so let's see if we can get... Can we get these ever? No, we can't ever get this. So what I could do is, instead of worrying about getting them in sync from here, let's just, once again, let's move like so, and then try to... I can't get these in sync from here, though. Now to get these in sync, it's two hits, which is not good here. Now, is it maybe we just do another one of these to maybe desync? Here. No, I don't think so. Because I need to sync by 3 at a time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's never going to be in sync from that. 1, 2, 3. I need some way to... If I do it this way... Now this is not in sync. It's never going to be in sync with this. Now these are in sync, so we can at least... No, they're not quite in sync. Now I think they are. So getting it with this, though... I'd have to somehow... Now these are in sync, but to get... I gotta figure out a way, like what if I did... They're in sync, almost. But now this can't work out, so I need... Yeah, this isn't right. This needs to be in a different sync spot. Like here, how do I get these in sync? This is doable. Okay, that one's tricky. And the unfortunate bit with phasic dials is when they get tricky, they don't get interesting. They just get tricky. Where are we going? This is such a long route. Okay, 6 orbs. Probably want to start at the top. There we go. Okay, and then have... Hold on, we want to have synchronized Where do they get synchronized? They're both... Okay, they're both in the right spot, but I think I just need to do it this way, and then... Doing a lot of phasic dials today, but that one's already complete, so never mind. Heading back up the way I came for a second. This is a big boundary, I will say. There could be a relic in so many places. Alright. There is a cube, however, over here. Alright. At the top, we have one. There's one down there. There's another one. Over on this side, we got another one. Alright, let's let that orb shrink a bit while I do this puzzle. Okay, I think we need... hold on. We can move this up. Now this goes back down, and then, yep. Pack everything in nice and tight. Another arch, and another ring. Okay, all dark regions of area 4 and all light regions of area 3. It's gotta be one. Uh-huh. Well, this can't be it, so it's gotta be that. Without overload. Yep. That's different from that one, so I think we have here. Alright, where's our orb going? Head in this direction. Is it like around? It's not gonna be around here. That's the edge. Oh, it's right there. Probably walked by it several times. Oh, interesting. I always like when the sky drops aren't a perfect circle, like they pick a different shape. It's always fun. Wish they did that more. But alas, the game is no longer in development, so they won't do it more. Unless someone makes a mod with that. A sky drops mod that makes interesting shaped sky drops. Okay, let's do a sightseer. I haven't done one of those in this area for a while. Okay, we're definitely going to be looking at this building. And we're going to be looking down from here. So let's get a spot. I think this is too high. We want to be down here a bit. But out of the way of the fucking tree. Is that right? Or do I want to be up higher? Because I need... Oh, it's up here, yeah. Yeah, I should get on the sites. I believe in this area I haven't done a lot of sightseers. Oh, hold on. Winter Wise Wolf. What's the Winter Wise Wolf look like? Wise Wolf. I guess it looks kind of nice. Anyway, I don't think I've done a lot of sightseers. Here, yeah, only like 13% of them. I just don't think I've seen a lot. Like, as I'm wandering around, it's not like I'm walking by them and not doing them, right? Unless I am, and I'm just not aware of what I'm doing. Okay, well that is irritating. Maybe we start at this end. And we try this here. And then we jump under. And get it in time, that's fine. I'm not going for the master time on that one. Because that's annoying. Alright, how much more do I want to play around this area? A few more minutes and then we'll call it there because probably too late to start a brand new area and just do that. Okay. Anyway, this is the only direction we go. So I gotta get standing up here. So that means I have to be lying down there. Man, if I could just get a little further over. So close. So close. How about... Nah. How about here? No. So, yeah, this also doesn't work. I think I need to offset by 1 somehow. Now it's more like it. There we go. That's how we do it. That's a good one. I like that puzzle. Rolling blocks, another puzzle type I think is very good, but I unfortunately don't think I'm good at them. I don't think I'm gonna win this one. Do we start? Maybe. Hold on. Do we do it like this, maybe? No, we can't get down there. What if we start... No, that's not gonna work. This way could work, yeah. Yeah, I just don't feel I'm very good at those puzzle types. Okay, now this is complete baloney. Where the hell... Am I looking at that tree? No, that's the wrong color, right? That one? I see a bunch of red. There's like a cliff somewhere. Yeah, there's like no landmark. That's not nice. Yeah, like how on earth am I supposed to figure this one out? This direction, maybe? Maybe these are the red trees we're going to? And some red, like, foliage, like underbrush, looks like. Man, this'll be irritating. I don't like when sightseers do this. Like, the whole idea is you're supposed to know the landmarks of the area, and if you do the puzzle so it's like, hey, guess what? Just try to magically find the spot that we're thinking of. That's really irritating, because, like, there's no way to look at this and know what you're looking at. It's just too crowded with other junk. I know there's a river in there somewhere. I've got to have that in the view, but there's not enough of it to see a landmark. Like, I would say this is an unreasonable puzzle to assume someone can just find where you're supposed to stand. A good sightseer is one that if you know the area well, the instant you look at it, you kind of know where you're supposed to go. That's what you're testing. You're testing people's memory of the area. But this is far too confusing to look at. What? Is it a tree trunk? Is that what's on the right side of that? It's hard to tell. Like, it could be a rock, it could be a trunk. Am I looking for a half broken tree trunk? Like this? Like, that's a tree. But where would I be looking at this from? Right? I'd have to be really close to it to make it look like this, right? And then there's not the tree. Like, it's not that one. It's not this one. It doesn't have a box on top of it, right? Is it this one? No, it's not. It's not. There's not this tree in the way. Is it this one? No, because there's not enough red plants. Yeah, this could be anywhere, which makes it kind of a bad puzzle. There's just too many possibilities here. Okay, here's some like red foliage, but there's no thing next to it that is like a trunk. So I picked it up here. It could also be this direction. Here's a trunk, but there's no red plants next to it. This is a trunk, but there's no red plants next to it. There's red plants, but there's no trunk or whatever that I'm looking at. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm not gonna feel... I'm gonna hate this. Even if I solve it, I'm just gonna think it's really stupid. Like, I've got to find something like this. Doesn't help that all the trunks have the same pattern. Like, it's the same texture. So... it's not like, oh, I remember that trunk, because they all have the same texture on them. You can't do puzzles like this if they're all the same texture, because then that's like no way for me to know which one I'm supposed to look at. Man. There's probably somebody like going, they'll never find this one, and then calling it a day. It's really bad. That's just really bad. Don't do that. Here's some red foliage, but there's no trunk anywhere nearby. I'm gonna guess it's that trunk because I found that marking on the trunks. It's got to be somewhere within the reasonable vicinity of the Sightseer. Like, you don't ever have to go too far away. So it's not going to be like a million miles away. It's going to be somewhere... Okay, this might be it. This is the one. Cool. Oh my gosh. I don't like go, oh wow, clever puzzle. I go, fuck you. Here, let's try a better one. I'm guessing it's better because it can't be worse. Okay, at least I have a landmark to look at. It's that. So let's grab a trunk that's looking in that direction. I want to be able to see. So I think this is too far over. This is roughly the direction we want to be looking. Right? But I need to be... Yeah, roughly the direction I want to be looking is this way. I think it needs to be higher up. Yeah, I think it'd be higher up, because look at how the rock in that center. So this rock face, see how the level between this upper and this lower is very small, whereas if I'm all the way down here, it's a huge difference. So I think I need to be up more this way. And then possibly find this trunk. This can't be right, because now I can't see the flippin' thing. But otherwise, this is sort of the angle we want to be at. This is too far back, I think. Yeah, this one is... It's still really annoying, but it's better because it at least has a landmark I can look at. I also see that puzzle, and I only see, like, part of it, and it's very tipped this way. So, do I go even further up here? It seems like this would be the spot, right? Like, it'd be somewhere around here. Yeah, this sees too much of that. I see that. Yeah, I've got to be more this direction. So, like... And I've got those got to be smaller. So maybe I do have to be up here some... There's no way. I'm not going to be able to see through all that junk from back here. Like, I can't... There's too much stuff in the way. I can't see it. This feels, again, like the best spot, but the... Oh, it's a red tree as well, so like... No, I think it actually has to be a little more this angle. Oh, it might be this one. Yeah. There we go. That one feels a little better, because I at least had landmarks. I had a way to logic out where I was supposed to go. I didn't have to just kind of wander around and guess. Oh well. If you're hearing somebody hammering things, I don't know what's going on. Maybe there's maintenance working on a unit downstairs. Where's... Okay, do I go in here, or do I go this way, or... Kind of here? Sure. Alright, well after those sightseers, I think I'm ready to be done for this episode. Looking for a good place to stop. Doesn't look like there's an obvious... Okay, this probably just goes to there. That one went over... I don't remember where the red one is anymore. There it is. Across the river. I want to just to end with some kind of like logic grid. Let's end with this. Logic grids are good to end with because logic grids usually don't suck. Dark regions of area 2. Only way the A is getting out is through here. And same with that. So we do have to block things. B then has to escape this way. That's that. Let's see what else we got. The C's got to come around this way, which means we definitely have to block it here. A can go block the B. There we go. What am I not missing? There we are. Good puzzle. Thanks, everybody, for watching that. I hope to see you all next time I feel like doing this. Y'all have a good day. Bye.